Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy MayFlwr, and as always, hopefully you guys are having a great day. Am I the only one that's kind of like obsessed with like these videos? You know, the one that like shows the samples and where they came from, and then they like loop with the song. I always found those videos super fascinating, especially the old Daft Punk ones. Seeing how like simple some of those tracks were kind of eye-opening. Most of the time it was just like a really cool disco sample and a solid drum loop, and that was the track. I don't know, that's always super cool to see. Obviously Daft Punk, legends. It's kind of a whole different way of producing, and I just want to see if I can make something like that. So yeah, that is the idea for today. We're gonna try to lay down some type of sample-based track, I guess. And yeah, let's see what we can come up with. So let's go. All right, people, here we go. We're about to go on a sampling journey. But we have the BPM set at 128 because we're planning on making some type of house like Daft Punk. Now we're gonna slide over to the good old YouTube, and there's a couple cool ways you can find samples. Like for this, we could literally just type in like disco samples or something. And you can see here people have these like little crates made that are kind of made for sampling. Unfortunately, these have all probably been sampled to death, so we're gonna roll up our sleeves and just look for something in the wild.
I wanna keep my reputation.
We've hit a weird rabbit hole. Somehow we landed on this dude's face. I have no idea who this is, but I've just been clicking on the side videos for quite a while, and this sounds like a cool drum loop. We're taking that. That sounds pretty cool. Oh yeah. I don't know. This one sounded cool. I think this has potential. Especially sped up a little bit. You can just hear it. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got our little samples. Let's just check them out. Cool little drum loop. Another drum loop with that dude's face on it from earlier. And of course the big boy that we're putting all of our money on. All right, so now that we have our little samples laid out, I'm just gonna start whipping up a little drum beat. Start going. Let's see what these things sound like in action. Oh yeah, we're cooking. Here we go. We're getting some elite chopping going on. Oh yeah. Honestly, this is a really clean drum loop that we just whipped up here. It's kind of sounded more tech housey than I initially wanted, but we're just gonna roll with it. The point of this video is to kind of not overcomplicate things. So we already have the drum loop, and we have our sample, and we have the samples we put inside the drum loop. So cool so far. But now comes the fun part. We get to chop up this little sample from our crew Theta over here. This tool right here is actually super useful because you don't have to slice everything. You can just scroll, which is pretty handy. Never gonna let me. What does it say after let me? Never gonna let me. Never gonna let me go. Let's go. I think that's a super clean chop. So now we can kind of build a little drop around this. Of course, we can't forget about a bass line that fits with this song. Even though it's kind of already pre-written there, you do have to kind of figure it out. So I do have this little preset open right here. And let's turn this down a little bit just so we can hear the bass a little better. But yes, this song's actually like, obviously there's a live bass player in there, so you can kind of hear and see where those basses come in and out. So as you can see, I have mine lined up with it. Yeah, okay, not bad, not bad. All right, so we kind of did what we set out to do. You know, we got all the samples in here, and then we have, you know, a fire drum loop to go behind it. So yeah, this is it's going really good so far. We have the puzzle pieces. Now we just gotta put them together. Phasers are always kind of cool for this genre. Oh, we're underwater. This isn't a bad little layout we got here. It just kind of opens up. Little drum loop for the build. Woohoo, we're kind of cooking a little bit. Just kind of went through and like made a little arrangement. Everything here looks pretty simple. The production level was almost like 0, but you know, it was fun. That's what it's all about. We're just chopping up samples, putting drum beats behind it. That's what it's all about. I will admit this does sound like a weird track you'd hear in like an obscure Boiler Room set rather than like Daft Punk, but whatever. But anyways, that's enough talking. We're just gonna see what this thing sounds like. So here we go in 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. If you made it to the end, hope you guys enjoyed the video and or learned something. If I had to imagine, this video is going to come out a little bit shorter, so tell me if you guys like this shorter form content, and let me know if you didn't. I don't know. I like doing stuff like this. It's fun for me, and it's kind of challenging, you know, to make your mind think a different way. But yeah, I think it's going to do it for this one, boys. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.